Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Jack. Let me begin with a question. Have you been to the cinema recently? Now, think a bit deeper. Have you ever thought about how the films we watch act like a mirror of our society? From epic adventures to personal stories, from major historical events to animated fantasies, movies are more than just fun. They reflect our culture and our times. They have a special power to inspire, to teach, and to unite people. Today, I want to explore this magic through Chinese cinema. My topic is cinema, the soul of a changing nation. During the Chinese New Year, I watched the movie Naja 2. It left a deep impression on me, a real visual feast. Its advanced technology and modern storytelling inspired me to explore other recent Chinese films, like To Live, The Battle at Lake Changjin, and Chang'an. These films vary greatly in style. Some show the hardships of the poor. Some recreate ancient Chinese history and cultural legends. Some tell stories of the Korean War, and others adapt traditional tales. What's fascinating is that these films, made in different periods, differ so much in technology, storytelling, and social background. In fact, they vividly show how fast our times are changing. This made me wonder, how exactly do Chinese films capture the soul of our rapidly changing nation? To understand this, we need to see that a film is more than just a story. It's a product of its time. We can look at its development through three connected aspects. Technology, the tools used to make and show films, which shape what we see. Narrative, the stories we choose to tell and how we tell them. Ideology, the social feelings, values, and cultural confidence we see on screen. These three work together, making cinema like a rich album of our national identity. Now, let's take a closer look at each of these aspects. Before we talk about the technological progress of Chinese film in details, let us watch some film clips. This is a film Fighting at Jingji Mountain, made in 1905. It's black, white, and silent. This is the film Monkey King in 1964.
告诉你那玉帝老儿，他看不起俺老孙，倒要叫他看看，俺老孙可不是好欺负的。
This is a film In the Heat of the Sun in 1995.
咱们宝宝在哪儿见过吧？
得了吧，小毛孩，你才多大就干这个了？
This is the film The Wandering Earth in 2023. We just watched 4 films made in different periods. What's your feeling about the differences between them? At the beginning, films were simple recordings of stage shows, like the very first Chinese movie, Fighting at Jingji Mountain. Later, hand-drawn animation and special effects started to be used. Today, computer technology has brought films into a new age. Movies like The Wandering Earth can create amazing visual scenes. The way we watch films has also improved a lot. It began with outdoor screenings and film projectors, then moved to digital cinemas everywhere. Now, high-tech theaters like IMAX give us immersive viewing experiences. This progress in technology reflects China's own fast development in science and innovation. But it's not just about better entertainment. It gives filmmakers the freedom to bring the ideas to life and explore new ways of storytelling. Along with technological progress, the way stories are told has also evolved. Early Chinese films often focused on folk tales and the lives of ordinary people during difficult times, like in the film Hibiscus Town and To Live. Later, new themes appeared: personal dreams, social change, and a fresh look at history. A successful example is the film If You Are the One. In recent years, we have begun to witness some entirely new narrative approaches in Chinese cinema, like The Wandering Earth and Chang'an. As modern Chinese films are now covering more ground, we now see social issue films like Daring to Survive, which started nationwide discussions about healthcare and morals. Historical events like the Battle of Lake Changjin, Dead to Rights, which awaken our collective memory of the nation's past. Cultural revival films like Chang'an, which uses beautiful animation to introduce pearls from the Tang Dynasty. Confident sci-fi and fantasy, like The Wandering Earth, where China leads the world in solving global issues. This variety, from small personal stories to big cosmic adventures, shows that Chinese cinema is becoming more self-aware and confident in exploring its own multifaceted identity. Perhaps the biggest change of Chinese cinema is in the area of ideology, or what we can call cultural confidence. For many years, global cinema was dominated by Hollywood style and values. But as China is growing economically and technologically, it has developed a stronger sense of itself. And this shows clearly in its films. Movies are no longer just following trends. They are actively shaping and sharing China's cultural values. This confidence lets filmmakers find inspiration in their own traditions, turning national stories into global blockbusters. So, how does this confidence actually show up on screen? Let me illustrate it with 4 powerful examples. 1. Building cultural bridges. Hero. Movies like this were early culture messengers. They presented Chinese traditions, like martial arts philosophy and beautiful landscape painting. In the story, everyone could enjoy. Today, this show continues, helping the world understand Chinese culture better and letting Chinese people see their own stories presented worldwide. 2. Reviving cultural memory. Chang'an. This animated film is a powerful way of bringing culture back to life. It takes the audience into the glorious Tang Dynasty, letting us meet great poets like Li Bai and Du Fu. By including 48 classic poems in the story, it turns cultural heritage from something in textbooks into an emotional experience. The film's strong message, as long as these poems exist, Chang'an will exist, reminds us that the soul of our nation lives on through remembering and renewing our culture. 3. Reimagining cultural heritage.哪吒. This film took a well-known mythical character and gave him a new life. The hero's line, "I am my own destiny," turned哪吒from a predestined god into a modern rebel. This deeply resonated with young people today, showing that keeping culture alive isn't about repeating old stories exactly, but also about making them meaningful for today. 4. Sharing a global vision. The Wandering Earth. This film was a milestone. It showed that China can make a high-tech sci-fi movie as impressive as Hollywood's. But its real importance is in its message. Instead of leaving Earth behind, people work together to save it. This idea of unity and a shared future reflects values often linked to Chinese culture. As we look forward, the idea of what a film is keeps expanding. Now, let's imagine for a moment. What will films in 2040 look like? Will we see them on a screen? Or will we step inside them? I believe one thing is clear. We're moving towards a future where everyone can be a filmmaker. How? Look around. The growth of streaming services, short online series, and independent animations means they'll be more diverse and easy to reach content. In this new environment, famous movie stars aren't always necessary. What matters more is creativity, good ideas, and cultural meaning. Also, new tools like AI and virtual production are making it easier for more people to make films. We are entering a time where it's simpler than ever to create, which could bring a fresh wave of stories from ordinary people. From the early days of fighting at Yingfu Mountain to the cosmic dreams of the Wandering Earth, Chinese cinema has come a long way. This journey matches the nation's own transformation. These films do more than record to happen. They observe the emotions, the values, and the big dreams of the Chinese people. Cinema is a mirror of reality. Moreover, it's a vessel for our collective memory and poetry. Through the combination of technology, storytelling, and growing cultural confidence, Chinese films have truly managed to preserve the soul of a changing nation. They tell us where we came from, who we are now, and give us a hint of who we want to be. They show the world the soul of China in the past, the present, and in the future. Thank you.